and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match set for one fall. And it is for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship!
VertVixen making her way to the ring.
The baddest nerd here challenging for the Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
And there's no doubt that you have seen Vert all over the wrestling world.
It's VertVixen been making appearances on Impact Wrestling, AEW, and now looking to capture Ring of Honor Wrestling gold here, as she's set to challenge the Virtuoso for that ROH Women's Championship. And speaking of the Virtuoso, one of the most dominant women in all of professional wrestling, the AAA Reina de Reinas champion, former Impact Wrestling Women's Champion, and of course, the defending Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Virtuosa has beaten them all. She's getting set for this first time ever matchup here. You see the elegance of the Virtuosa.
This is something very, very special. One of the most decorated women's champions, women's wrestlers.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this contest will be for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger, making her way to us from Irvine, California. She is the baddest nerd you've ever seen. This is VertVixen. And her opponent, making her way to us from Hackettstown, New Jersey. She is the Virtuosa, and she is the reigning and defending Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Deonna Purrazzo.
All right, here we go. The Ring of Honor Women's Championship on the line. The defending champion, Deonna Purrazzo, putting that championship on the line against the baddest nerd you've ever seen, VertVixen, here at Worlds Collide for New Texas Pro. There you see the championship out. That is what it's all about. I'm Sammy Kiss alongside Big Plo. This is one of two main events here at Worlds Collide. One of the most coveted championships of all of women's wrestling on the line here tonight. There's the bell, and here we go. This is not the first time the Ring of Honor Women's Championship has been defended here at New Texas Pro. We all remember when the former New Texas Pro Women's Champion, Roxy, the Prodigy, also held that Ring of Honor Women's Championship and proudly defended it here at New Texas Pro. And how apropos was it that Deonna Purrazzo was the woman to wrestle that Ring of Honor Women's Championship away from Roxy, and now defending it here again in a New Texas Pro ring.
Absolutely, we see VertVixen now. Got that key lock on Deonna Purrazzo.
Working on that arm, of course, the master of the armbar, the Fujiwara armbar specialist is Deonna Purrazzo. Now showing her how it's done. The technical magician is Deonna Purrazzo.
Right.
She can fold you and bend you and make you tap out in so many different ways. She does love to use that Venus de Milo, that double arm Fujiwara. And if she cinches that in, it's going to be all over for VertVixen. She's got to be very wary and not take too many big risks against a tactician like Deonna Purrazzo.
That's right. Do not leave your arm exposed. It will get snatched by Deonna Purrazzo.
As you see, Deonna already pulling up the legs. You see VertVixen already again. And as he's grabbing that arm we just talked about. You see that's Deonna Purrazzo taking her time early on in this matchup. Ring of Honor Wrestling Championship on the line. And that's a nice technique, the athleticism of VertVixen.
Oh, Vert.
Rolls her up. Got a 2 count. VertVixen's been wrestling all over Texas. And what a feather in the cap it would be to knock off Deonna Purrazzo here tonight, win that ROH championship. He's showing the champion. Just like that, she is 1 second away from getting a victory over Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo almost looks a little taken aback by it.
That's right. There's not much that Deonna Purrazzo has not seen. She's an international star. As you mentioned, she is the AAA Reina de Reina champion.
Almost everywhere that Deonna Purrazzo has gone, she has won championship gold there. You can see her ring gear is such that it's glittering with gold. The most dominant women's athlete is showing it right there.
There you go.
Just the shoulder off, showing VertVixen how it is done. Once again, we'll step over, drop down from VertVixen. Well, it's fine. There's a shoulder block of her own from VertVixen.
That's right. Don't discredit VertVixen. She's one of the best in the game right now. She rolls through. Oh, big drop kick. Takes Deonna off her feet. Hooks the leg.
There you go. Clash of ideologies in professional wrestling. I mean, Deonna Purrazzo is such a traditionalist, using that technique, those arm holds and whatnot in her repertoire. Was VertVixen one of the more modern wrestlers? She has, you know, her streaming services. She likes to play video games. She thinks that there's nothing wrong with that. She doesn't understand why some of the older guard dismisses that, as it shows that it takes nothing away from her athletic ability. She takes a drop toe down, takes Deonna Purrazzo down, drops her face down again. And here we go, hooks both legs. And there's a 2 count.
Solid 2 count, and now Smart, the virtuosa, rolling to the outside, trying to catch her breath, trying to catch a little bit of a break.
That's why VertVixen likes to call herself the baddest nurse. She thinks that there's nothing wrong to be ashamed of. She thinks it's something to be proud of. It would mean how proud she would be if she's able to capture the ROH Women's Championship, as Deonna throws her right into the almost into the barricade there.
I think she clipped the ring post.
The referee here counting both women out as virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo giving some applaud to herself. Well deserved. Now casually walking back into the ring, giving VertVixen time to think about whether or not she wants to step back in the ring. Tie up again with the virtuosa. Let's see VertVixen grabbing that left arm there, and immediately Deonna Purrazzo steps on it. I think you were right. Must have glanced on that ring post, hit her left shoulder, left arm onto that ring post. Deonna immediately capitalizing.
Absolutely. She will just torture that body part. If you give the virtuosa a limb, she will be sure to isolate and try to set you up for that Fujiwara armbar.
That's right. She gets that Fujiwara armbar. It's going to be all over. Deonna Purrazzo, that short arm, that short clothesline, holds on to the arm and now cover. Putting all of her weight on that left shoulder. VertVixen able to get the right shoulder up. You see her already grabbing at that left arm. I would be very surprised to see Deonna Purrazzo focus on anything less than that left arm for the remainder of this matchup.
Absolutely. Oh, big forearm shots.
Deonna taking her time here.
Oh, and catches a big boot by VertVixen.
She can't underestimate VertVixen. She's not out of the fight yet here.
Oh, big clothesline.
A side Russian leg sweep, holding on to that left arm again, and now going for the armbar. Here it is.
She's got her locked in. Vert needs to reach out and grab that rope.
She's got to get to that rope. She's got to get to that rope quick, or it's going to be all over. We're going to see a title retention for Deonna, but no, VertVixen leverages Deonna into a hold up and forces Deonna to let go of that hold.
Big pump kick. Just cuts VertVixen off, and now hook in the leg, 2.
Great strategy for VertVixen, using the momentum that Deonna Purrazzo was pushing on that arm to roll her up into a pinfall position. Deonna was forced to let go of that hold.
Oh, but you see right there.
And folding up that elbow into a very delicate, precarious position here. Now trying to get that forearm to the face. Deonna repositioned herself. Very subtle but effective maneuvering here to maintain all control. As VertVixen now tries to get back to a vertical base. She's got that height advantage over Deonna. Use it. to arm drag Deonna out of the position. Now Deonna goes for the clothesline. Vert drops out of the way. And
big step up enziguri by VertVixen.
now both ladies are down. But you see VertVixen still clutching that left arm. Ring of Honor Women's Championship is on the line. We are live here on IWTV for New Texas Pro Worlds Collide. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all your support. We would not be New Texas Pro without you here, seeing the very best women's wrestling in all the world. Two of the best in the game, VertVixen and Deonna Purrazzo. And here comes the baddest nerd you'll ever meet, VertVixen, taking the fight to the Virtuosa.
Oh. Oh. Get over here, she says, rolls Deonna Purrazzo down, and now, oh, big kick to the back of the head. Rolls her over, hooks both legs too.
A 2 count. Critical hit was not enough. Deonna Purrazzo has a lot left in the health bar, especially when her Ring of Honor Women's Championship is on the line.
Vert struggling back to her feet.
Now VertVixen going for Vertality. She hits this. Deonna wisely gets out of it. That would have been all over, but again back into the armbar.
Snatched that arm in the middle of the ring.
Now working over the right arm.
This is no man's land for VertVixen. She needs to move to the ropes. Rolls through. Oh, able to break the hold.
See, Deonna took advantage, grabbing the first limb she could, which was the right arm, not working over that as much in this matchup, really able to take advantage of that and get out of that hold. And I see the tenacity, the ferocity on VertVixen's face. There's a big forearm, meets her.
Both of these women just throwing bows now.
Back and forth we go. Knee right to the face.
Vert rolls her over, hooks the leg.
Was that a critical enough of a hit? No, Vert rolls over, back and forth we go. Here's another cover. Again the arm bar.
Got that left arm.
On the left arm, and now looking to grab the right arm. Trying to cinch in.
Oh,
that
no.
Venus de Milo, she hits it in. She's got both arms locked, and that's got to be it.
That's it.
Yeah, and VertVixen had no choice. No choice.
The winner of this match is still Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Deonna Purrazzo.
A great effort from VertVixen, who threw everything she could at Deonna Purrazzo, but in the end, still your Ring of Honor Women's Champion is the Virtuosa. Showing why she is one of the most devastating champions in all of professional wrestling. A dominant victory here at New Texas Pro.
It's a simple lesson. If you leave your arm exposed at any point in the match and you allow the Virtuosa to grab a hold of it, she will not stop until she makes you tap out.
It's all over when the Virtuosa says it's over. Still Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Deonna Purrazzo. That was one hell of a matchup, but we've got one more match here to go.